Peace and blessings, everyone. Dr. Copeland in your ear once again on the social media mess. Out here meditating, family, listening to the birds. And I know the day is Juneteenth. They saying that, I know about when I first came back from Texas, a lot of people, I introduced it to my community, and definitely Kwanzaa. We was one of the first people to, introduce it to my city. Now it's like a Christmas holiday or something, family. But it's all good. Anyway, I didn't come to talk about that because that might get my emotions all mixed up and get to talking to the left. I was just sitting here meditating and thinking, though, about our emotions. And did you know that the different emotions and thoughts and the way we react to things could cause imbalances and stress to our body systems and our organs, family? So when we sitting there, stress and anxiety causes constriction and damages to the intestines and stomach, family. So what I'm saying is, even though we're doing our herbs, even though we're eating well, even though we exercising well, we're doing the breathing exercise, all these different things. However, if our emotions are off, it could pretty much cause imbalances and cause certain things, other dysfunctions in the body at that split second that you're going through these emotions, family. Which means even though if my emotions or my mental is not in a certain balance, then I'm not going to be able to fully, not going to say you're not going to be able to do anything, but I'm saying you're not going to get your fullest and best results of what you're trying to do in your healing process if your mentality is all off whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, this is a good one, because whenever I see this one, I always say, hey, it's their liver wrong, family. So if you see somebody that's angry, abusive, argumentative all the time, agitation, frustration, irritability, jealousy, obsession, and resentment can damage the liver. So you have someone with them tendencies, don't be always mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Look at them that they have an imbalance in a particular organ. In this case, when they're angry, abusive, argumentative, frustration, irritability, jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy going on in the world, right? The liver, family. So let's go back to excessive sadness, apathy, boredom. Cats sitting around bored to death nowadays, right? Impotence, and depression, dependency, and cruelty. All these things can injure the heart and make your blood toxic. So now you got a bunch of toxic blood shooting through your body, and you trying to repair some tissues or some organs or some broken bones. But guess what, family? Your blood is toxic from, excessive sadness, sad all the time, bored, not being able to be creative in your mind and being connected to the Most High and stuff. Oh, very impatient. Be calm, be patient, calm down. Patience is virtue, family. And then you have panic, shock, or compulsion. That can injure the spleen, can get your spleen all out of whack, which is one of our filtering systems of the blood as well. So then we back to detoxifying our blood. Here go one, fear. A lot of people got a lot of fear, anxiety. I suffer from a lot of anxiety, family. You ever heard that one before? Confusion, discouragement. Discouraged about everything, family, can injure your kidneys. These are people that possibly have an imbalance in their kidney or their urinary system. Okay? You got fear, anxiety, confusion, and discouragement. And last but not least, then I'm gonna jump up off this social media mess. You got worry. A lot of people worry, got grief. They don't had someone that died in the family, or they just broke up with somebody, sorrow for something they may have did, guilt for something they might have done, or different things of that. Denial. I ain't do that. Not me. I'm not that type of person. But you are, family. Denial and all them things. That's dealing with can injure the lungs and cervical nerves. What? My autonomic nervous system is out of whack. My lungs, cats sitting around smoking all them blunts and cigarettes and stuff all the time. This could mean part of that is part of their worry, their grief, living in a certain community and environment as well. You know what I'm saying? Causing out certain grief and sorrow. And there's a lot of cats that just can't own up to the fact of who they are, what they have done, etc., in straight denial, family. So there you have it, family. Our emotions and the organs that it affect and cause imbalances in. So we have to start with our mental to get our energy that's in motion, is going through our body and our spiritual in a certain balance before we really start focusing on health. So with that said, definitely call me up to coach you. I do have coaching services, consultant, and I thank everyone who would share and repost my videos. Until next time, go ahead, start following me. And I'm going back to meditation and thinking about these interesting things about my emotions, family. And y'all have a blessed day. And signing out. One love, Dr. Coach.